threshold kids proposal. With the recent arrival of there are glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young child, I'd assume, a young kid. There are no other children for the kid to play with, and the kid is expected to learn about a frightening new concept. Solution: children will require a slow, kid-friendly approach. Kid-friendly introduction to the paranocturnal topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce The Threshold Kids, a television show in which cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We have research staff there, and I guarantee children will respond positively to these videos. I can't expect a child to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as a television has proven for years, children love puppets. Sure. Okay. Boo doo 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 doo. Oh my god. What is this? They're all different passwords. Fuck you. Synchronicity experiment. As a test, televisions were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside the rooms, identically decorated. The hypothesis was by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room, but one that the single different television would spontaneously align to the incoming frequency, matching the synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging the monitors in the room were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member, himself being located in the eastern part of the, I'm assuming, the old house. Psychological examination proves that coloration of the phenomenal synchronicity did occur, just not the way we predicted. Strange. Fuck you! I guess. And realistically, I should just fucking let those things go by. Go to communications department. I guess I should have fucking read. I definitely fucked up changing my personal mod. This game visually looks awesome. Holy shit, okay. Three. Two. Fun. Means there's one more that I'm missing.
describes this as Rebecca. Repeat the word. The name of the sound. It resonates in your house. After the sound is no thoughts. We build you to nothing limits. Yet clever.
Where did you run off to, silly? Game's giving me some bad voodoo vibes.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words?
Quack.
Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet.
I'd like to
Assuming
find Darling.
he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Dr. Darling!
Any idea how to make it work?
Oh, Dr. Darling, take me away. Bum, 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 bum. Show me the lessons that I need to see. Bum, 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 bum. prisons are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency, while the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces. The unique structure of the prisms retain frequencies in the range of blank to blank with perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing through a harmonized prism with methods of imprinting non-physicals onto imbuing refer to. Yeah. What is this? Can't read that. Much like the land awake.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, Lord. Dimensions.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
I'll run upstairs. I'm sure there's some sitting up here too. So. Okay. Oh my god. This fucking sucks, okay?
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yes, I kind of figured that out. I'm just going to retake all my cards back. Okay. Wait, no, 4.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
And the number 1 will be... Once more, oceans of lake. Come on, them all.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
obviously.
What do the symbols mean?
I don't know what the fucking symbols mean. God damn it. BRB. Let's get back in here. I gotta finish this so I can get to the fucking Alan Wake 2. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I think I'm just gonna cheat on this puzzle. Fucking, I'm over it. Hey Google. Okay, let's take a little peekaboo online. Control Dr. Darling's puzzle. HRA puzzle.
Games frequently mentioned on the web include.
I got no fucking time for this. Okay, I don't give a shit about figuring this out, so you just give me the answers. So I swear to fuck. You motherfucker. Okay, so number 1 is correct. Number 2, you motherfucker, it's correct.
What do these whiteboards mean?
Oh. I see. I just didn't see one. Oh.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Agreed.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Somewhere in this building there's space.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Thank you. Goodbye. Can I just squeeze on in? Alright. Whoa! Fuck is that thing? You're my bitch now.
Possibly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, this is fucking creepy. I don't know how much I like this. Okay. Okay. You're really gonna make me walk back here again? Alright, you're fucking with me something hardcore here. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck you! I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. Dr. Darling's office. Well, here we are.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the headroom resonance anyway?
You look stressed out, Alan.
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. They're not tracking your movements. They're listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
Sorry. Okay, let's get back to it. Darling budget request. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Renaissance, it's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. What if the vibration is conscious? What if it could force could like that? Oh, what could a force like that do? Blank opened the door to blank. I've called blank. The blank emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me much that I have to wonder, is the Renaissance the key item in all the phenomenal AWE's altered items? Objects of ours, do they share in common that we've yet to discover? I can harmonize control points, but what else would correct frequencies allow us to achieve? What if the Renaissance Yes, 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 no, no, no. Nice. Mr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a connection to the astral, or the board, a group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. In written reports, he states that there's a clear link between the objects of power, the board, and the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes the links are in it, and in fact ingrained to the very of objects, such as all lines. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the director, but had connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power has such direct contact? Isn't it strange that using a surface weapon or a hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume that this involvement or more? What a weird picture. Okay, get an exposition dump up here. The astral plane. The Bureau has spent many years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Haas, theorized that the potential receptacle determined by the Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies, and when the AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item, over time, a link was created to the board in the astral plane, making the item an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power placed on Earth as test by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the old house, but the connection was severed. Now the two are likely linked solely through objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully truth will emerge. Down here. fuck?
Careful in there, man. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
Yeah, I got no interest in talking to you. I'm just gonna... Dr. Darlin's recently penned essay titled Blank contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay, the quarry threshold, is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile. To use his word, we cannot determine whether these dimensions are life forms using bureaucratic definition. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the creating the mold were reconfigured into their purpose, the structures they could build could rival the best skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to strains of disease that we've attempted to introduce could be derived into, yes, the application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for challenge. Hello. Shove it. I will continue. There it is. Underhill. Hey Rhea, how's it going? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? Also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think the two of you could be good on a project together, could learn a lot. Let's get together and chat soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides mold right now. You were always a woman on focus. I admire that about you, Casper. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to construct the architect of the mold. I do not understand if our original decimators of the mold are abiding to the fungal infection. The mold is prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorize the mold is a source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate the growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown surface as Mold 1. Our source is Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption itself. It propagates the chest cavity and quickly consumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means that the mold has adapted to our presence. Targeting our biological imperatives as the best way to spread it is truly an ingenious little thing. A full report coming soon. Keep your slacks on. So the mold is like a living entity.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me.
Perhaps.
I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend. But to answer your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication. That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension, and the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
Oh, you're a fucking cunt.
So the mold is coming in from... where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I've only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite. Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss.
Why don't you go fuck yourself too?
I need to get going.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infect. Goodbye for now.
Yeah, why don't you shut the fuck up? Do I really look like I give a shit what you have to say?
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Oh boy. Infected humans are strong.
Are those people?
Ah. Fuck me. Guess I probably could have done that, couldn't I have? We. Not we. I didn't see anything. I'm gonna have to get some proper food in me here shortly. Oh my god. You're kidding me, right? Are you trying to tell me that everything I just did in the pit was fucking useless? Like, what the fuck? Oh, that irritates me. Irritates me to no fucking end. Jesus fucking Christ. Did it actually fucking wipe everything? That block is nowhere to be found.
Careful in there, ma'am. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in
What
there
is it,
without
then?
talking to Underhill first.
Okay, so she does remember talking to me.
I need to get going.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas. Goodbye for now.
Yep. Bye 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 bye. Nice to know there's traps. Agents noticed a transistor commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. The interviews disguised as casual conversations. The transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event note during a heavy downpour, the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Dr. Dollar reportedly waited a matter of seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day after he was found possessed whatever was released. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though it still has not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed an illicit response. With the clicker I would chase those blues away. So here. You goddamn motherfucker. Yeah.
This looks like a good one.
So many notes. Picnic basket procedure. Item will be stored in black rock cell away from lab animals when not in use. Simple whisker basket with a cloth lining, no food inside. The item produces hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate badly around the object animal. Very genus and species thus far have been susceptible. Single cells orphan do not seem to be affected. The item was taken to a foreign substate for testing. Results of the test contradicting data. Some mature animals hyper-aggressive behavior. Exercise unfortunately resulted in blank. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species. Oh, it's probably a bear. A bear must have came and fucked them up. Sweet. Show me the champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Oh fuck! No! Not how I want to die. Considering I'm still not sure if, Oh fuck! It makes me nervous because I don't know what's actually walkable on and what's not.
Found one.
Nice. Finally. Alright, let's go deeper. Yeah, the chair blew up, so it wasn't an object of power. Nice, easy way to eliminate it, though. Okay. Incredibly satisfying. Toilets. I found the toilet tunnel.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
You were talking about fucking wondering what it would taste like earlier. Oh, definitely the TV. Oh no. Fixed.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls.
This is terrible for kids.
I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Wow. Whatever sick fuck was like, yeah, I can make this little show for kids. It'll certainly help them out, like, help them understand. You're gonna make it that fucking horrifying? The fuck is wrong with you? On that note, I also just noticed that she keeps talking about trying to find Dylan. And that the thing that she's talking to, she keeps calling it Polaris. And it does, like, that weird, like, shift-a-boo. What the fuck? Is this a new area? Camera. Oh, fuck. Bastard. What the fuck? So we're going in circles. Oh. This is the way we came. That's the TV room. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Thanks, buddy. You're gonna help me now. This is bad. I forgot. I didn't realize those things are gonna spawn back every time. Fuck! Holy fuck, everything's spawning back. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, so that's how we get back up. Type A grows near fresh corpses. Yep.
This looks like a good one.
Cool. Fuck you.
All 5
Just saying.
samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Goodbye. Now, why I came and did this mission is unclear to me, but it's done.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
You got it.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold, or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold, or fungus, because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
Ah, they're all
I didn't
dead.
see the rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores. Now leave me to it.
Okay.
I need to get going.
You're welcome.
Try not to transport
I
any
definitely did
spores
something
outside the
way
infection.
early in the story.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first.
Oh, there's an elevator. Whee! Oh yeah, what time is it? 4. Sorry about that, I just, unfortunately I'm having health issues right now, and I gotta keep track of stuff when it starts happening. What that felt like, if I push any further, that won't be a fart. Now we're gonna stop. Senior agent. Holy shit. Well, I will heed your warning next time, buddy. Motherfucker's tough. So the only way I can get him is if I fucking manage to. Yeah, fuck you, little ball thing. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, all sorts of fucked up. Oh. Yeah, so. That mission's done. Is this the same room? For who among us has touched the foundations of this world and deemed them solid? Hello. I guess I really gotta figure out how to open up my mod slots and stuff. Like, I haven't really figured much out in that regard. At least now, I don't head directly towards one. Enough. Yeah, I was gonna say, I definitely would have missed that. I've got so many things, but I'm missing. Alright. You know what? Fuck that. I don't give a shit about the second mission. Yep.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Crazy, crazy. What? Oh, perfect. Actually, that worked out right. I was gonna say I couldn't remember how to get there, so. Black walk processing. It's over here. I have been in here. There you are, buddy. Ow! What the fuck? I don't know if he shot me or what happened there, but somebody fucked me right up. How far back are you gonna put me? I'd say that's my biggest issue with the game so far. It's just like, if you're gonna put me in an action scene, accept the fact that there's potential that I might die. Maybe don't set a checkpoint. At least, like, and the worst part is, like, it completes objectives. And it doesn't forget that they've been done, but it still makes you go back as if you hadn't. Alright, let's try this one more time. Oh yeah, that's an explosive one. Fuck you, asshole! That big ball just come to attack me? Bad ball. Listen, in here, you dumb fucks. If you want to fucking die, I have no problem obliging. I will help you get there, no problem. This screams good news. Oh yeah. But why? Okay. Oh, whatever. So they've been...
I don't know, the lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello?
What the fuck?
I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
What the fuck? Wait, was that fucking Alan? Control. Who was the voice outside the Ocean View Motel? I think the screaming guy is inside the hotel. One of the rooms across from the 3, you get the key and recalls some blood leaking out under his door. What? What? Chair pushed out. Clock on the right side. Straight. Base on that side. Okay. So that's what that's for. I already got the threshold speech, I guess, when I walked up the first time.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Atlas theory. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see file ATL03. The dimensions seem to indicate more explosive person than the old walls. The previous theory of the correspondence show the Atlas. Yeah, nothing. Quick little run around, make sure we're not missing anything.
Our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the ocean view is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible.
The ocean
Place of
view.
power.
If we can assume that Alan Wake 2 has any sort of connection or explanations to this stuff, then it's the dark place, which is essentially fucking hell.
I'm glad to see you're still you.
Yeah, I'm still here. What are you doing here?
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find the route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success. What is regret?
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
We need to get them to a surgical station ASAP, but I don't think they're stable
about
enough
the
to...
mermaid?
Oh, yeah?
Excuse me?
They're gonna have to.
Yeah, the
We're
mermaid.
moving out and I am not...
Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No.
Hey, remember the deal.
Because it didn't
Feel the
happen.
hiss, I buy a shot.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Hey, Eris. Let's have a quick talk. Then I gotta get some food.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FPC. The Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Yeah, we'll do. Okay, buddy, finish up this combo. I am done. And done.